I'm at Denny's on Northern Boulevard. You might already know that, depending on how I post this video. But I'm enjoying their country fried steak, and I was saying how I have enjoyed this country fried steak all across the country. My friend, if someone asks, what is country fried steak? What would you? How do you?
It's a breaded steak.
It's a breaded piece of steak. And what's the sauce on top? Country gravy. Have you ever had this?
I don't eat beef.
Oh, you don't eat beef. You're vegetarian.
No, I eat meat. So
Oh, you just don't eat beef.
I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork. Well, sometimes I might take a bite of the pork because the pork is just choice. The beef is not. It's really just.
Oh, the beef, right? The cow is like the awesome thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm doing this in front of you.
That's alright. It's fine.
Wow, is that a battle in itself? That whole...
So, the cow really and truly is a secret to us because of, let's say, purposes of known in the past. For example, they would help plow the lands. They would provide milk when the mother isn't around. You know, they would do a lot of stuff, like help manure.
So is that a respect, not like a god?
So so in that time they would have had it as like a god.
Oh, okay.
But now there's other, machinery and stuff that can do the great majority of those stuff.
Okay.
So,
So we're not going to worship like a sewing machine and a cash register. These are machines. So you get that, okay. Nice.
So yeah, basically that's technically the reason, but it was
Well, he doesn't eat beef, but it's only because of tradition. Country fried steak.
Chao, botaste la pelotica. Yo la voy a...
Feliz Navidad, espérame.
El primero es un luego el
Feliz Navidad. Ya te quita la prisa. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That's a lot of love over here. Like, she hugged everyone. I love that. It's like a family a moment right there. I love that.
You should have been here yesterday. Yeah, you should have been here yesterday for the party.
For which one?
The party.
The party?
They just left that whole side over there for everybody that went to Denny's for the Christmas party.
Okay.
I really don't need a drink.
I just told everybody to say cheers, so he picked up somebody else's drink.
So you're saying there was a Christmas party for the staff?
I didn't come. I was working.
You didn't come?
I was working.
You had another job you're doing. This is your second job. You're so young, working so hard. What's going on?
I got a family.
Oh, well, family. Wow, you look like you're like 19, 20,
26.
26 with a wedding band. Ooh. Did they give out envelopes?
I don't think so.
No envelopes. So
But
it feels like family.
Everybody had a gift exchange. We had a Secret Santa.
Yeah, but did the company give you guys $50?
I don't think so. At least I wasn't here for that. And nobody said anything about it.
No, they would have said something. So all those hugs and everything just kind of feels like family, but no one got the family.
No treasury.
Yeah, nobody was like, "We love you. Here you go." See, that's why, because this is like a corporation, right?
It's alright.
There's like no one individual person owns this, or is it like a bunch of people? They own like 5 of them.
No, I think it's just one person on this particular part, one of this franchise. This particular building, he has control over.
But he doesn't come by with the Christmas card and say
No
every.
benefits.
Oh,
Yeah, but you do something and they penalize you. Like, for example, the cameras that are around,
yeah.
they can hear everything.
They can even it hears everything we say. Wow. You know, I worked at a kitchen once, and the owner put a new camera, and this was like 25 years ago, and it had a little voice thing, and he regretted it. He told me that was the worst thing he ever did, to hear how people really felt about him, and to hear these things. He said he was damaged for life. So that he said he just keeps it with just the video, no audio.
They keep the audio.
Wow.
I don't really care. I say what I have to say. And I say it exactly to who I need to say it to when I need to.
Good for you.
I don't have this ability to just buckle when people say buckle. I can't do it. I do whatever is right by me, because that's what my father and my mother raised me. Son, always do right by you, not anybody else. Everybody is selfish.
Wow.
So I've always done what's right by me.
So have you experienced that, or you just indoctrinated into that?
I have experienced that.
Oh, so you would be able to see, wait a minute, mom and dad knew what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, because we're in a different time than when they grew up. I believe so anyways, because older folks have a different view on life. And these days, everybody's just selfish. Everybody's just out for themselves. If it doesn't benefit them, move on.
Wow.
Take look at it from this perspective. How many divorce cases and marriage cases there are currently versus those of the past? There's more divorce and marriages compared to the time.
Yeah.
People, as soon as something is broken, that's it. They don't want to fix it back. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have it. You don't have it anymore. That's
Yeah, I know what you mean. And you're very passionate. I like the way you express that. I can see it in your expression, you know, like you're like, you know, it's just true to your heart, you know. Who am I to come in here with an alternative?
you know?
Yeah, you?
You're less of a moron?
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure who's bothering me. Maybe besides whatever was going on here, I thought something else. No, I'll tell you.
You're gonna have to fix it. You're gonna have to fix it. Or whatever.
Got to juggle a lot of personalities. You got a lot of personalities back here, a lot of different, you know, and everybody got to figure out the level ground. You know, I worked in kitchens all my life. So I know exactly what's going on. You know, I know exactly what's going on. You know? I'll take my check whenever you're ready, buddy. I appreciate that. And I can pay right here. Do I have to go to?
If it's a card, you gotta pay the front.
I can give you cash. I have cash.
Because the card requires the information. It requires personal information like the PIN and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You initially asked for a Coke, and I did already put it in, so I took it out, right?
Oh, you took it out.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
just showing you I
cool.
took
I
it
forgot
out.
about that.
You know, I'm just showing you I took it out. Because some
All
people be
right,
like,
cool,
oh, you
cool,
charged me for the Coke and blah, blah, blah.
All right, no worries. Here, you can actually keep that. Okay? Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Oh, likewise. Take care. Yes, that's for him. Excuse me. It's an interesting guy. He got very emotional. Eyes became watery and everything, just talking about how nowadays there's so much infidelity going on. Everyone is just out for self. Everyone is just out for self, and he's feeling those pressures. And he's working 2 jobs, working at Denny's. I've seen him before. He has like 6 fingers on one hand, and then 5 fingers on the other hand, like normal, like everyone else, or not everyone else, but you know, or what would appear to be normal. But who knows what normal is, right? I don't know what normal is. I think I know what normal is sometimes. I'm trying to adjust my seat over here. I don't know what's going on with my seat. Alright, here we go. It's like somebody was in my car. Like, why is my seat so... What's going on? Alright. I just finished my... I'm starting my fast now. And it's been a good couple of days. I moved my window from 2 to 3. So I'm now doing from 3 to 11. And that's been the last 3 days. and it seems pretty good. I felt pretty good. I did fall into one little light sleep spell today when I was doing some work at let's just call it at a rental space that I have, and I had to kind of like get all the gutters cleaned and all kind of stuff, and I have not moved like that in quite some time. So I needed a nap. I was close to home, so I went home, washed up, and just crashed for like 4 hours. And I felt that sleep spell coming. It was like as if my body was telling me, yo, dude, you don't move around like this. So what you want from me? What do you want from me? You know, I'm doing the best I can do here. And, you know, I have to be honest, it was like a little like, I saw that. But here's the thing, though. Once I started getting my body moving, everything was all right. But I did find myself, like, from the forehead, kind of like sweating, you know. So my heart rate was up. It took me about 2.5 hours to get the job done. Got the job done. All is well, and my body totally shut down, so I'm totally charged. The family is upstate New York, so I'm heading to upstate New York now to go be with the family. I'll be there in about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. The ride is it's about an hour and a half, and I said I'm gonna stop at Denny's and get me something to eat, and I did order the Coke, as you heard the guy say, but then I stopped and said, you know what, give me the beer. I saw that they had a case full of beer, so I got the beer. You know, and then I was able to leave a nice tip for a young man working 2 damn jobs, trying to make it in this country. And tears are in his eyes just talking about how people just out for self. And that's how his family raised him. And he's experienced it. And this is what he sees. And as far as he's concerned, things are not the way they used to be. And I'm sure as far as his grandmother was concerned, things weren't the way they used to be then. And, you know, at what point is it not the way it used to be? You know? I drive through 42nd Street. It's not like it used to be, where it was all... It used to be for who? Used to be for who? When I was a kid, there was 200 crack dealers on the south side of 42nd Street and another 200 crack dealers on the north side of the street. So my question is, you know, what time frame, what are we talking about? You know, there was a time where we only lived to be 40, buddy. You know, don't be so stressed out. But, you know, right when I was going to go there, we got interrupted by one of the workers there. And the worker told him, like, listen, you know, if you got something you got to say about me, you know, you tell it to me, man. You know, like, let him know, like, yo, it was this young, you know, I don't know what he was. He could have been a red bone, ADOS. I don't know. But he had like a hood on, and he smiled at me and says, "Hi, sir." And then he walked off, but he whispered in his ear, and he was like, "Yeah, anytime you got a problem with me, man, you holler at me, man. Don't." I don't know. It was good enough for me not to notice it. So I said, this is a good time for me to go. Anyway, I gotta get on the road. My family needs me, and I will be there shortly. And my intermittent fasting time for the last 3 days has moved up an hour. From, instead of 2, it's moved up to 3 in the afternoon to 11 p.m. So from 3 to 11, the last 3 days was, no, this would be, I completed 3. This would be now the completion of the 4th day. I didn't say that earlier, but yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. And you know what's crazy? I'm driving by a Burger King on this side and Wendy's on that side. And just for a split second, as I was making that turn, I've made that turn many times and just made the right into the parking lot of Burger King. And I would quickly just say, let me have a 10-piece nugget. Keep it simple, you know. But I would do that even after I had a meal that I just had, which was the chicken fried steak. No, country fried steak. Country fried steak. It was a country fried steak, and there was a lot of potatoes in there. There was cheese there. There was onions. There was peppers. There was eggs. You know, and I had a beer, and I just drank about 4 ounces of water. Why is it that I still get that little, like I'm about to do something like that? It's just crazy. It's totally bizarre. It's totally not what I want to be. It's not the person I want to be. I don't want to be that person that's going around having these routines. And then do I now have to keep these distractions out of my life, where I'm avoiding that turn? Like, I'm no longer going to make that turn because I don't even want to, because the motion is just so smooth. It's like once you get that light and you make that left turn, you can either go onto the, what is that called? The Grand Central Parkway. You could either jump right there on the Grand Central Parkway, or that might be the BQE. No, that's the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. You can either just jump right onto the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, go to the Triborough Bridge, or you can keep the left onto Northern Boulevard and go to the 59th Street Bridge. But in between that left to the 59th Street Bridge or the Triborough Bridge, that right is, bam, right there, you're in the parking lot. Right there. And then the way they have the wall, they have the part to order, where you order your food from, whatever that machine is called. It's in such a perfect spot. So, you know, I wasn't gonna do that, but I had the feeling of, like, it was just like, I don't know, you know. I don't know. It was almost as if it was memory, like muscle memory kind of a thing, you know? How much with the armor on?
$10.
All right, cool. Thanks, buddy. All right. Feliz Navidad.
Thank you.
I'm excited to be around the family. It's been a couple of days, you know, working now. Apretamos un momento, please. Esa. Gracias.
Ella quiere un poquito de usadito. Ahí hay un poquito, pero tú vas a querer más. No, te alcanza con ese, güey. ¿Vas a llevar para allá también? ¿Vas a llevar para allá?
These microfiber clothes are amazing. Gracias mucho.
Gracias. Hasta luego.
Pasa bien. Feliz Navidad. I could do a better Feliz Navidad. I hit him with the very Feliz Navidad. I don't know what that was about. Probably being fat and out of breath for moving my damn hands more than I'm used to. Oh man. You know, so I was saying possibly I might hit the gym at the hotel. You know, gonna be there for a few days. Might as well, you know. Why not? Why not? Hit the elliptical, keep it light. Don't go crazy. You can't be the person you used to be. Get into it, get out of that. Come on. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'll let you know more when I know more. I am now going to prepare for my hour and 45-minute ride to my children and to LJ. And we're going to bring in the holidays. I got my son a guitar. Bing, 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 bing. He's going to... His music teacher in his school was like, yo, get your son a guitar. The boy is nice. I was like, what? All right. So I got the guitar and an Adidas suit. So he has a black and white Adidas suit and a guitar. So, like as far as that's like daddy's gift, you know. It's mommy and daddy's gift too, of course. But and my daughter, I would be lying if I tell you I knew what we got her. How horrible is that? That's horrible. Because all she wants is LOL. So I give mom the cash. And she didn't even use the cash. She has her card. She's like, bing, got the LOL coming. So it's like, it's just such, it's like her gifts are just so, so meaningless, you know? It's just like, you know, if it's pink and it has a horn in the head of a horse or anything that looks like a horse, anything unicorn, it don't matter what it is. It's crazy. So, you know, one day she'll look back at this and she'll understand, and hopefully I'm not hitting the comment section about what a a-hole I am. But it reminds me of something I heard years and years ago. this guy said that black women love their sons, but love their sons and raise their daughters. And when I said that about how I knew what the gift was for my son versus me not, that flashed in my head. But I do know this. That statement is true for, I'm sure, every, mother that's out there. They probably be loving on their sons. I love it on my son too, and I love it on my daughter, but, like, that thing just pops in my head when I, that statement that I heard 20 years ago, that it just made it, just like, it's right there. He was just like, black women love their sons and only raise their daughters. I was like, whoa. But, not that I look at myself as a black woman in any kind of way. I'm just joking. I don't feel the need to defend any of that. I was just acting like someone I knew in my head would have, asked the question. That's a little nod to my guy Star, Troy Terrain. He would definitely be like, you said it, not me. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate that I can have a small voice in such a very loud life experience that we call now. Never was this loud before. It was never moving this fast. I guess these are the times. Do I say how I brought it back or just don't say anything? Boom!